Where's the guy? Morning, Captain Dave here with Hardcore Fishing in Daytona. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning. Winds are really light. Conditions look really good to get out there far. I'm gonna make about a 65 mile run today. Today I'm specifically targeting grouper and mangrove snapper. Gag grouper is closed now, and I got tons of cobia in my freezer, so I don't need any more cobia for a little bit. I've got them just about dialed in. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out there and see what I can get into. Right now I'm catching some bait. All right, thread fins, just what the doctor ordered. Oh no, that's a hornbelly, that's a thread fin. Okay, take some more of those thread fins. Oh, there we go. So I'm out here about 20 miles out at a place we like to call Cobia Ledge. It's also known as Party Grounds. There's a ledge on the north end of it. Pretty good place for bait. So far I've got pinfish, grunts, blue runners. I just had to replace my speaky. That's the thing about the blue runners. You catch a few blue runners and they start breaking your speaky. You got to use a specific speaky just for them. But then if you use that, you don't get a lot of the smaller fish, like pinfish and stuff like that. Which blue runners are good bait, but I would much rather have some pinfish and grunts. I don't have to stay here long. I wouldn't mind some more grunts though. I got enough blue runners. This definitely feels heavy like some blue runners. Oh, grunts. Sweet. I'll take those. Yes, sir. Grunts are great for grouper. They're great for big snapper. They're good for cobia. Cobia love them. That's why I catch so many cobia. That's because of the grunts. And I learned that from my buddy Dustin. Dustin Lee Outdoors. You should go watch him. I call him the cobia whisperer. He catches a lot of cobias. And I asked him what he uses for bait. He said grunts. So I've been using grunts like crazy. I'm catching cobia like crazy. So who'd have thought? These grunts are probably the most plentiful of all the small bait fish out here on the reefs. You'll get to some places where you'll be fishing and that's like all you catch is grunts. They just keep taking your bait. They can be a pain in the butt, but there's a lot of things that like eating them. What I got here is a thread herring. You can see him. Oh, thread herring. You can see the thread on the back of his dorsal fin. I'm gonna use one of my jerry rigs. These are great because they work good with smaller bait. A lot of the rigs they sell in the stores are just too big. Too big for the small baits. I'll go ahead and let him drift out there for a little bit while I rig up some of my other stuff. I'm good. What we got there? Red snapper. Yep. Ah, go figure. No shortage of these guys. Swim right back down. There he goes. No problem. Okay. All right. Got something good here. What do we got? Oh, red snapper. Yeah, why couldn't you be a mangrove? Okay. Why couldn't you be a mangrove? Here we got a nice little weed line, stretches out as far as the eye can see. Right now I'm trolling along, got 4 lines in. The Reaper rigs have been doing pretty good about not catching any weeds, and there's the mahi. I just saw him, whole bunch of mahi. Sweet. And I'm on. Okay. Oh, dolphin. No, 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 no. Get away from my fish. It's a shark. It's a cobia. It's a shark.
Started with the mahi, ended with the shark.
here is a rig that I make specifically for fishing for grouper and current. What I got here is I got about 3 foot of 125-pound leader with a sliding snap swivel with beads on either side, and then that goes to another swivel, and then about 8 foot of line to a 10-aught hook. And I got, right now I'm using a pinfish. So I'm going to drop this down to the bottom. First I'm going to reset it. Okay, and down she goes. Yeah. Fighting all the way up. Grouper. Heck yeah. Nice. All right, that worked. That worked like a charm. All right. Scamp grouper. Look at there. Nice one. Look at that sucker there. Well, that worked like a charm. That's a decent sized scamp grouper. Absolutely beautiful day. Okay, I got something. What we got? We got a cuda. Big old cuda. Where's the guy? Oh wow, that's a big cuda. Holy crap. That's my biggest barracuda yet. Wow. Okay. Open up the bail, get some slack. That was quick on a blue runner. Man, I barely had that thing out. All right, let's get you in the box. Whoa. Whew. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Wow, that's a big snapper. Whew. Oh, that's a monster. Holy crap. Well, how big are you? 32 inches. Okay. There he goes. That's a good strong one there. It's not super deep here, so he didn't show any barotrauma. If he had floated, I would have scooped him back up, set him down with the sending device, but usually we don't need to here. Okay. All right, what do I got now? What could this be? All right, got something good. Wonder what it is. This was on Livebait free line, so it might be something good. It's not running. Shaking its head. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to wake up here. Yeah. What's it gonna be? got? What's it gonna be? Oh, wow. Wow. Look at the size of that thing. Holy cow. That is the biggest mangrove snapper I've ever seen. Holy crap. Wow, that is a nice looking fish there. Look at that. That's a nice looking fish. Look at my size 12 foot next to that thing. That's a big mangrove right there. Wow. Heck yeah. And I got another one on. All right. Okay. Okay, what do we got now? Oh, it's running. Is that a Kobe? Okay. This is on a live grunt. I hope it's not a shark. Oh, starting to see color. What is it? A big snapper? I think it might be. Oh no, what is it? Is that a cobia? Oh no, it's another big ass mangrove. Holy cow. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, that's bigger than the last one. Holy cow. Man, I found the giant mangrove hole. Top water live bait. Let's cast another one out there. Let's see if there's any more. Yeah, so I just cast that out there. Let it free spool for a little bit. Giant mangrove number 2. Come here. Man. All right. Man, I was just about to pack it in too. Okay, let's see. What I do is I chum the water and then I got my live baits sitting in the chum slick, and these big mangrove snappers are getting right into it. Okay, man, it's been non-stop. Another one. Oh, wow, they just keep getting bigger. Holy cow. Whew. Man. Okay. Saltwater live bait mangrove snappers. Look how big that thing is. How big is it? Oh, let's see. Close to 30 inches. Wow, I ain't never caught a 30-inch mangrove snapper in my life. That's awesome. Look at that there. Oh, look at that sucker. Heck yeah. So today was absolutely incredible. I was out looking for grouper and I got a good one. I was out looking for a mangrove snapper and I got my personal best mangrove snapper. I got a 30-inch mangrove snapper plus two others that are close to that size. Biggest mangrove snapper I ever had. Biggest ones I've ever caught. Also, biggest barracuda I ever caught. Caught some pretty big red snapper. Found some mahi, rolled up on a school of mahi, and ended up catching two sharks. How does that happen? But today was an epic day. Lots of action. Lots of personal bests. It's a good day. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video.